Hello everyone, welcome back to our TeamAutotrend channel. Today this is your Viprajesh after a very long time, and here we are with the brand new Kia Carens Clavis, the brand new latest feature loaded MPV launched in India by Kia Motors. This essentially is the Kia Carens facelift, for which they have added a suffix called Clavis, which means golden key in ancient Latin, I suppose. So yes, we are going to review this Kia Carens Clavis. While you may have seen multiple reviews of the top level HTX Plus variant on various other channels, today we are not going to cover the top level variant. This instead is one below the top level variant. This is the HTX. This HTX is an interesting variant because this does not get any sort of automatic gearbox option. All the gearbox options this variant gets are manual. Okay, you get the turbo petrol with only the manual gearbox and the clutchless IMT, and when it comes to diesel, you only get the manual gearbox option, no automatic gearbox option on even the turbo petrol or the diesel. So this is the top level variant if you want only the manual gearbox equipped Kia Carens Clavis. So we are going to take a detailed walk around of this brand new Kia Carens Clavis HTX variant. I would say that this variant has got most features you need, including more fancy features, given the fact that this car looks almost similar to the HTX Plus, including the 17-inch alloy wheels and every other thing. So first thing, let's talk about the engine specs. You get only two engine options on this HTX variant, namely the 1.5 liter TGDI turbocharged gasoline direct injection petrol engine producing 160 PS of maximum power and 253 Newton meters of maximum torque. Then you have the turbo diesel, a 1.5 liter 4-cylinder turbo diesel engine producing 115 PS of maximum power and 250 Newton meters of maximum torque. Both these engine options get 6-speed manual gearbox, whereas only the turbo petrol gets an option of a 6-speed clutchless IMT, intelligent manual transmission. Okay, so then let's now talk about the exterior looks. The first thing, you may note that this is a completely evolved Kia Carens, while the side profile is almost similar to the pre-facelift Kia Carens. Yes, you can see the dimensions. It is exactly the same as before. You get the same length, same dimensions, except for minor differences in terms of the overall length. And yes, the alloy wheels are different. You get new 17-inch alloy wheels only on the top level variants, whereas on the mid-level variants you get 16-inch alloy wheels, and on the base variants you get 15-inch wheels. But on the top spec variants, namely the HTX and HTX Plus, you get 17-inch dual-tone alloy wheels, which are perfectly fantastic to look at. Then coming to the front fascia, here itself you can see the complete difference in terms of the overall looks. You get the LED DRLs, and yeah, you can see the multi-function LED DRLs, and you can also have the feature of remote engine start. So I'll just turn that on to show you the LED lamps and all. So yeah, what you have to do is basically keep the vehicle locked and then long press the third button on the smart key over here. So let's just try that out. First I'll confirm the car is locked and long pressing. Yes, despite being a manual gearbox equipped variant, you have the remote engine start feature. For that you have to keep the gear in neutral with the handbrake turned on, then only this feature will be activated. This feature is actually useful in hot climates such as, of course, in India, where you can pre-cool the car. If you have turned on the automatic climate control AC, along with the engine, the AC will also get turned on, which means you can pre-cool the car before you get in. So yeah, talking about the lamps and all. So first let me turn off this engine. Yeah, I have turned off the engine. This is the diesel engine, to be noted. This is the diesel manual vehicle today we have over here. So talking about the front lighting situation, it has completely changed when you compare with the Kia Carens. You have these reflector type triple LED headlamps. These are Starmap LED DRLs with the Ice Cube LED headlamps. That's what Kia says, and it looks quite nice in line with Kia's EV vehicles globally across the world. And you don't get fog lamps anymore. You don't get fog lamps. Instead, these LED headlamps themselves are powerful enough. That's what Kia says. Then coming to the front bumper situation, the design has completely changed with more SUV-like appearance, and you have the 360-degree front camera at the front in the lower air dam. Okay. Then coming to the side profile, you can see that the ground clearance almost remains exactly the same. The wheels look perfectly good, so nice and so good. Then on the top spec variants, starting from the mid-level variant itself, you get the stainless steel window lining. So that's quite nice detail to have. And you also have 360 camera system. for which the camera is located right under the ORVMs. While the HTX Plus top spec variant gets you panoramic sunroof, this HTX does not get that. Instead, it gets the regular, normal, small size sunroof, which is perfectly alright. Roof rails are available from the mid-level variant, but these are not for loading purposes. These are just for aesthetic purposes, and you cannot load anything on top. Okay, then coming to the rear, yeah, here also the Kia Carens mimics SUV type design language. Similar to the Kia Seltos and Kia Sonet, you get the connected LED tail lamps, which look quite nice, including the indicators. They are also multifunction LED indicators, so that is also quite nice to look at. Along with the front bumper, the rear bumper has also been changed in terms of design. You get this sort of stainless steel like finish at the bottom instead of silver finish skid plates, so that is a nice touch. Then you have rear windshield wiper washer defogger available from the mid-level variant itself. So this is all about the exterior. It looks much more butch, more SUV-like, and so much more mature than before. I quite like this. Okay, then let's now check out the interior, shall we? Okay, right. So the build quality has been completely upgraded according to me, because the bonnet itself is quite heavy. I just opened it, it was so heavy, and the doors are also slightly heavier than before. So that is the added advantage, I would say. Then coming to the interior design and looks, you can clearly see that it is a totally different interior, mimicking the design of the Kia Ceros. Yeah, most of the design elements, including the two-spoke design steering wheel, has been carried forward from the Kia Ceros. So yeah, it looks good. But that's it. The seats, the size and dimensions of the seats, they remain exactly the same as the Kia Carens, not the Clavis, the pre-facelifted Carens, except for the fact that the upholstery pattern and design that has been changed slightly. Okay, you get leather upholstery even on this HTX variant, but this car does not have ventilated seats. So the top level HTX Plus variant alone gets you front ventilated seats for the front seats alone. The HTX Plus also provides you semi-power adjustable driver seat, which is absent on this HTX variant. Everything on this variant is manual regarding the driver adjustment. So that's okay, I guess, because you get a whole host of other features. Okay. Oh yes, along with the instrument cluster, you also have tilt and telescopic adjustable steering wheel. This is available on the top spec variants of the Kia Carens Clavis, so that is a nice highlight to have. On the steering wheel, you can see the cruise control buttons. Yes, this car has cruise control right from the mid-level variant itself. However, this does not have ADAS features. Yes, as you can see right behind the IRVM, on the top level HTX Plus variant, you have the ADAS camera system along with the radar functions located on the bumpers and the rear fenders, but not on this car. This car does not have ADAS features. It gets only the regular cruise control, and basically that's it. You have the other steering mounted controls and everything. This, even though not being the top level variant, it still provides you leatherette upholstery for the seats and the steering wheel. But I would say that this ivory white on the steering wheel will get easily stained fast and quick. Yeah, you have to maintain that. Yeah, that's a thing to be noted again. So this is how the cabin looks like. It looks kind of similar to that of the Kia Ceros. Talking about the door pad basic design remains exactly the same as the Kia pre-facelifted Carens, except for the fact that they have changed the material quality and they have kind of upgraded the material finish itself. You get ivory white soft feel materials. The entire ivory white portion over here is soft feel, soft touch, including the armrest part, whereas only the blue part remains hard plastic. Still, they are good quality plastic. I wouldn't fault them. And then you have another feature, all 4 power windows with one touch down and up feature, along with remote one touch down and up feature for the power windows, by which I mean, say if you have locked the vehicle or you have the keys outside the vehicle, you can simply operate the power windows using the smart keys alone, which is a truly fantastic feature that was previously present on Skoda and Volkswagen cars, but now they are absent on those cars. Kia is providing those features now, so that is fantastic. Alright, so let's just start the car. It is extremely hot today. Then turning on the AC, yeah, regarding the AC console, it is quite unique to look at. Okay, it is a switchable center console type touch-based display, which is a dual-purpose display. So now you can see that this display controls the entire touchscreen system thing, the infotainment thing. You have the track seek and setup and volume control and everything, media, radio, everything. But if you touch this one, it switches to AC controls. So this kind of display we have previously seen on the Hyundai Verna. So this kind of console, it is now available on the Kia Carens Clavis, which means it reduces the clutter. Instead of having two set of controls and physical controls for the touchscreen infotainment and the AC, they have merged it into one and made it a switchable type. So that is a nice design touch, I would say. This is quite nice, and you don't necessarily need to use this every time to control the AC or infotainment system. You can control everything using the voice commands itself. So this is the updated user interface. Previously we have seen this updated user interface on the Kia Seltos, then the Cedos. Now this is also available on the Kia Carens Clavis, along with this beautiful instrument cluster. So this dual panoramic HD display instrument cluster combined with the touchscreen system, this also we have previously seen on the Kia Seltos and then the Kia Cedos. And as a part of the 360-degree surround view camera system, you also have blind view monitors, which means if you turn on the indicators, the respective side's camera gets turned on, displaying in the instrument cluster. This is now available only on the top level variants of the Kia Carens Clavis. So that is nice to have. Talking about the 360-degree camera system, you have the button to turn it on over here itself, which means while driving forward itself you can turn this on. It also has adaptive guidelines, and you also have a 3D view mode, which basically means you can view the car like a video game from any angle you like. And I would like to show you another detail. So I am turning the steering wheel, and according to the angle of the steering wheel, even in the camera display, the steering wheel, the front wheels are turning. So that is quite nice attention to detail. So that is a thing to be noted. All right. Then yeah, other things including wireless Android Auto connectivity, wireless Apple CarPlay connectivity, and navigation, maps, everything is available. And you can also control the automatic climate control using this touchscreen system itself. You also have voice commands for that. So that's fantastic. And you also have Kia Connect connected car features, for which the telematics, the buttons, the SOS emergency and everything is located in the IRVM. So yeah, you can easily contact the emergency services or Kia's call center service to say get any assistance. Then one feature that is not available on the HTX Plus top level variant, that is this dash cam. Okay, you get a dual view dash cam, for which the camera view is on the front, so that you can view the road and it records the road, and there is another camera facing the cabin. So you can get dual view monitors using the dash cam that is available from the factory itself. This is available only on the HTX variant, not on the HTX Plus. So that is a nice feature again. Then talking about the dashboard design, you can see that this area, the complete dashboard layout has been changed totally. You can see that this part over here, this is not plastic. It is kind of a denim recycled fabric kind of material. It looks good, feels good. Yeah, it is quite nice. Okay, then you have the multicolor ambient mode lighting running all around the cabin, for which you can customize the colors using the touchscreen system. You have up to 256 colors or something. Let's just go into vehicle settings, lights, ambient light, then color. Yeah, you can select through custom color. You can see this rainbow over here, from which you can select whatever color you like. So that is quite nice. Okay, then yeah, that's all about the infotainment system, I guess. And yes, you don't get Bose branded speakers on this HTX variant. You get the Bose branded speakers only on the top level HTX Plus, whereas even on this variant you get 6 speakers including 2 tweeters. But this variant has this provision for a center speaker, whereas only on the HTX Plus you get Bose speakers, which also provides you a forward center speaker. Okay, then yeah, coming to the controls in the center console, you don't have ventilated seats on this car. Only the HTX Plus gets you ventilated front seats, for which the controls will be located over here. But still, this car provides you wireless charging facility for your smartphone, along with 3 physical charging options. You have a regular USB, a 12-volt charging socket, and a C-type charging port as well. So everything is covered. So this is the manual transmission selector lever of this diesel vehicle. There is no automatic option on this HTX, sadly, but this gear lever is quite slick and smooth. The clutch is also fantastically light despite being a diesel vehicle. It is good. Then the dashboard glove box is actually decent in terms of size. It's all right. And coming to the center console, if you opt for the top level HTX Plus with the automatic gearbox option, you have the say electronic parking brake with auto hold function. That feature is not available on the manual gearbox variants. So yeah, you get only a manual handbrake instead of electronic parking brake. That's perfectly fine. What you still get is this cup holder set. Okay, this is not only a cup holder set, you have cooling function as well, so that if you place your soft drinks or water bottles or whatever you want, you can make it cooled. You can basically cool it using the vents, and if you don't want the cooling, you can shut it off simply. So that is also available clearly. Okay, then coming to the center armrest over here, this is capacious. It is also soft and nice. While this is not sliding adjustable, still it is all right. You get the 2-layer storage option. Okay, there is also another layer deep inside, whereas you have the top layer where you can store your small items such as a wallet or something. It is okay. Then coming to the door situation, you have 2 bottle holders along with 1 umbrella holder. That is also nice. Okay, then coming to the roof, you have a sunglass holder. Okay, and then you have the sunroof control along with LED cabin lighting. This is the smaller sunroof, whereas only the HTX Plus gets you a panoramic massive sunroof. For the panoramic sunroof version, the sunroof will extend all the way back, which means these AC vents will be shifted to the side. Whereas this car provides you only a small sunroof, right? Which means the previous Kia Carens pre-facelift AC vent design is carried forward on this HTX variant and the lower variants. So this is a round AC vent, as you can clearly see. Okay, right. Then the center lighting is located at the center, just like it used to be. Okay, right. So that was all about the features at the front of the Kia Carens Clavis HTX. Let's now check out the rear seats. Next, coming to the second row or the owner's seats on the Kia Carens Clavis. This is the 7-seater version, whereas on the HTX Plus variant, you also have the option of a 6-seater captain chair version that is not available on the HTX. Still, you get this foldable center armrest. It is quite nice and thick, but it does not have any sort of cup holder or anything. Still, you have the flexibility options. For example, you have the sliding range, and then you have the recline adjust. Okay, yeah, you can recline up to maximum level. You can relax in the back seat, and apart from that, you have these retractable sun blinds, which are also going to be useful in sunny days. So that is quite good. Okay, and then yeah, you have other various features, including an air purifier system, which is located right in front of the rear seat passenger. But this does not hinder with the legroom overall. It is quite decent since it cuts off over here itself, and you have seat back pockets. So that's quite nice. Only the left side rear seat provides you a foldable tray which you can use for eating or working or whatever. That is not available on the right side rear seat passenger, so it's kind of a partial situation. Still, it is all right. The legroom is good, the overall space is good. The rear seat thigh support could be slightly better, but still it is okay. Headroom is not an issue at all. The center passenger sadly does not get any sort of adjustable headrest, not even a fixed headrest. Still, it is all right. You have other safety features, including standard 6 airbags, standard 3-point seat belts, ISOFIX child seat mounts, and everything else. Other notable features include this rear fan speed rotary control switch. This is quite large and very easy to use. You have 4 fan speeds to control the rear AC flow, and you have 2 C-type USB charging ports for the rear seat passengers, along with another phone storage pocket over here, which also gets its own separate cooler. Okay, if you don't want the cooling, you can simply shut it off. But if you want your phone to be cool while being charged, so that is also available. Or yeah, if you want to cool your soft drinks, that is also possible over here. As I already said, this is the air purifier system, which does not hamper with the knee room over here. It is quite all right. Still, you have these rotary AC vents on top, which can be easily made to face you directly, and you also have separate LED cabin lamp. Okay, that is also nice. So this is how the dashboard looks like on this HTX manual variant. This HTX does not provide any sort of automatic option. Still, you get all the features you need, except for ADAS features. This has got almost everything you need and I need. That's what I would say. It is quite very well equipped, along with standard safety features, including 6 airbags, ESP, traction control, hill hold assist, and everything literally. Okay, right, let's now check out the third row seats. So before I get into the third row seat of the Kia Carens Clavis HTX, I would like to adjust the rear second row seats for just about enough knee room and leg room for me. In case if I am sat in the driver's seat, my height is around 6 feet, say 5'11" for reference, and if I am sat in the driver's seat, I would like to have just about enough leg room for me in the second row seat, while also being able to seat comfortably in the third row, right? So I have to test that. Okay, I have set this second row chair for just about enough comfortable knee room and leg room for me. Let me just get into the third row. Okay, so the Kia Carens Clavis boasts of electronic one-touch tumble-down function available as standard across all variants. So there is one switch on the shoulder of the left side rear seat, which means, yeah, if you press this, it just tumbles forward that easily. All right, and I'll just place the second row seat back into its position. Okay, so yeah, this is too upright, and this is just about okay knee room for me. And yeah, I am very comfortable over here. I have got more than enough leg room. Yeah, it's quite good. I have about 1.5 inch of knee room for me, and the headroom is quite good. These third row seats of the Kia Carens Clavis across all variants provide you 9 levels of recline adjustment. So if you want to sit upright like this, you can also do that. But if you want to be decently comfortable enough, you can also have that. And if there is no luggage at the back and you just want to seat more relaxed with a relaxed pushback angle, so that is also possible. Okay, so you have got loads of comfort and creature comfort features as well. You have got individual C-type USB charging ports on either side of the third row seats, along with bottle holders, cup holders and storage spaces. So that is also quite nice and comfortable for everyone. For a person of my height, these third row seats are quite spacious, I would say, except for the lack of thigh support. This is quite ergonomic and nice. People shorter than me will be easily comfortable over here. That is what I would say. It is quite a nice positive point. You also have separate LED cabin lamps on top, along with separate AC vents facing the third row passengers. So everything is a big plus. And in terms of safety, the 6 airbags are available as standard across all variants, which means the curtain airbags now extend all the way up to the D pillar, which means the safety is also standard for the third row passengers, and that is a big plus point. Let's now check out the luggage space. Finally, talking about the luggage space and capacity and flexibility of the Kia Carens Clavis, all variants get you the 50-50 split folding and recline adjustable third row seats, and with 7 seats, with 7 people in place, you get this much of luggage space, which is just about okay for 3 to 4 soft bags. But if you want to extend the luggage capacity, you also have the option of flat folding the third row seats completely. Okay, so I'll just fold this as well. And if you fold the second row seats also, you get a completely flat loading bed, which means you can easily do camping, you can even sleep with a mattress, and it is a perfect camping type bay over here. This is very useful and very user friendly. And underneath this floor, you have just about decent luggage space for your small soft things and other small knickknacks. That is okay. In terms of the spare wheel, you get a 16-inch steel wheel. Yeah, this is not an alloy wheel, it is a smaller size 16-inch steel wheel available as standard on the top level variants, which provide 17-inch alloy wheels. Okay, so if you go for the mid-level variants with the 16-inch alloy wheels, you get only a 15-inch smaller steel wheel as a spare wheel, but on the top level variants, you get a 16-inch spare wheel. So that is completely okay. All right, let's now talk about the overall summary of this variant, the HTX with only the manual gearbox option. Yes friends, that was a detailed walk-around review of the brand new Kia Carens Clavis HTX variant. This may not be the top level HTX Plus, but still it provides you quite a bit of premium and say fancy features, including say LED headlamps and 17-inch alloy wheels. It also has a sunroof, but it's not the panoramic sunroof. Instead it provides you a smaller sunroof, but still this car provides you say 360-degree camera system, a dash cam with front and rear view, along with the leather seats and a whole host of other premium features. All the essential luxury and comfort features you need. Well, I would say that if you are not into too much fancy features such as panoramic sunroof, ADAS level 2 features, then this variant can be a good option. But sadly, this variant is not available with any sort of automatic transmission option. All you get are 6-speed manual gearboxes along with the petrol and diesel engine, with only the turbo petrol getting the IMT clutchless gearbox option. Kia should basically work on providing all sorts of gearbox options on all variants at least. So yeah, that's the feedback from my side. Do let me know what do you think about this HTX variant of the Kia Carens Clavis. I feel that this is going to be one among the best selling variants of this Kia Carens Clavis, given the fact that this looks almost like the top spec variant on the outside and on the inside, except for the lack of ADAS and the panoramic sunroof. Okay, so we are waiting for the pricing to judge the value for money factor of this car. Meanwhile, do let us know what's your guess regarding the prices of this new Kia Carens Clavis variants. So meanwhile, this is Viprajesh signing off. See you on another video. Thank you for watching.